Hello everyone, this is going to be for Virgo. So this is for general read for Virgo. Let's see what is happening here. Right, I'm just going to do a quick message for Virgos that are having issues in love and what's happening in their love lives. Let's go on for Virgo, please, Spirit. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Okay, so if you're not willing to express it, then you cannot expect to receive it. So Spirit is saying, see yourself as a person who is loving, and it's safe for you to express your love to someone, okay? So if you've got problems with expressing your love, then perhaps you need to work on that. And perhaps spending quality time together, listen and talk to each other, which probably will help you get to know the person and learn how to express your love. Right. Virgo, let me get one more for love, and then I'm going to go into the general theme. Please, Spirit Guides, talk to me with Virgo. What's happening with Virgo right now when it comes to their love life? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so what do I have again at the bottom? Express your love. So Virgo, it's quite simple. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, if there's someone that you've been thinking about or someone you're wanting to date, if you are dating someone, maybe you need to have a look at how you express yourself to them. Maybe you need to express yourself better, or if you're in a relationship, maybe it's time for you to spend some quality time together and really getting to know each other, okay? But more positive action, more positive thinking, and definitely romance will improve your love situation. And if there's no one on the cards, well, then it comes time to manifest someone, and maybe learning how to express yourself to other people will help bring in someone quicker. Okay, so Spirit Guides, please talk to me about Virgo. What is happening with Virgos right now? What is happening with Virgos right now? Okay, so let's see. Okay. Having more fun, moving away, the Willow card, being strong in a situation, definitely learning how to move away from toxic emotions. Something's falling apart for you, or something may have already fallen apart. The journey, there may be travel, seeing something from a different perspective, maybe a relationship or whatever your situation, you feel like things aren't moving for you at the moment. And it's giving you a time to really look at things from a different perspectives. There may be legal situations, or it's about just bringing more balance to your life. And there's some kind of healing that will take place. So right now, what I'm really getting for you is that you may have been a little bit too rigid about something in your life. And Spirit is saying it's really time to get out there again. Okay, it's really time to have more fun. It's time to start seeing life in more of a childlike way and having more fun. The willow tree is there to remind you that you just need to stand tall. Okay, and no matter what the circumstances, you need to stand tall, show people who you are, dress in a way that helps you become more magnetic. It doesn't have to be in a bad way. It can be more of a, wearing bright colors or something that really makes you stand out or feel more confident within yourself. The waterfall there just says, this is quite an emotional time. You may have gone through quite turbulent waters, but Spirit is saying, these turbulent times will move into something more smoother. The Lookout card talks about a massive amount of change that may be happening. It could be a surprise, something you didn't expect, and these can be positive or negative. It all really does depend, okay? The Journey card says it's time for you to move on, or time for you to move. You could be moving into a new direction, choosing new options, thinking about different places to live, or maybe perhaps you're looking at different places you want to move to or travel to. The Journey card is really and truly, it can be a journey within yourself, but it's something about moving on and moving away from your usual situation. So if you've been in a relationship and maybe a relationship has fallen apart, Spirit is saying, well, or you've had a breakup or something that was quite massive and quite drastic, and maybe you didn't expect it, it came quite sudden. There may have been a third party involved, and it's been a little bit hard for you. But what Spirit is saying to you: stand tall, show everyone what you have, and you know what, you will move away from this into something better. Okay, take yourself on a weekend away if that's the case, or even just go for a nice long drive to somewhere that you find really beautiful and quite scenic. Either which way, Spirit is saying you have to really start to celebrate life more and not be so depressed or focus on things. You find maybe things in your life has just been stagnant. It's not going anywhere. You're not really you're not moving forward. You're not moving backwards. And Spirit saying, when things in your life is quite halted, it's because you're needing to see life or your situation from a different perspective. Maybe there's been a problem with expressing how you feel. Maybe you haven't been all that positive or haven't had a lot of faith in your love life or your love circumstances, and this is what's caused things to perhaps fall apart for you, or maybe this is what's caused things to be at a standstill. And you kind of got to make a decision there as to whether you want to move forward or not. Maybe perhaps your relationships in the past have failed because of being scared about or losing faith in people. Okay, so for some of you, it might even be perhaps a divorce that you're going through, and that's obviously quite tough. And so what Spirit is saying again, even as tough as it is, still stand tall, and perhaps take yourself somewhere. Healing will take place, Virgo. Okay, in the long-term situation, healing is definitely there, and it's ready to take place. Once you learn to heal from situations, and this may have been something way back to your childhood where something went wrong, and now you're needing to heal that and realize that this is the only way you can move forward into something better. Either way, Spirit is saying you have to be positive. You have to believe that true love is out there. You have to believe that, and you have to be willing to spend time with your person. You have to be willing to express yourself, show them who you are in every which way. If this is not a love situation, then this could be something else where maybe perhaps there's time for you to look for a job in a different location, travel, seeing life perhaps even from a different point of view. Maybe you need to go on a bit of a spiritual retreat with a Buddhist card there, and you might be looking around at different places where you possibly could go for a Buddhist retreat, and this will give you some time to perhaps even write for some of you, or to really just sit and think about things, or maybe perhaps learn more about life and what life has to offer. The loving elements, they are definitely there to remind you of seeing life in the most beautiful way. Okay, no matter what's falling apart for you, healing is coming for that situation, and you will have to go forward. So you will go forward with more optimism in your life if you focus on the good things, on the positive things, on the happy things that God has given you. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Hopefully you enjoy this reading, and I'll chat to you soon.